and the more he began to work and help others, the more that self-esteem grew. Pat did not need to be a noisy, violent drunk anymore to prove himself. He simply had to keep doing what made him feel good about himself. And he did it without making any huge changes. As I said at the start of this book, you only need to start with 3%. The other lesson I think we can all learn from Pat is that he found something that made him feel good. If you are stuck in a job you hate, or a relationship that isn't working, you are more likely to think and act like a victim. You need to take control of your life and feel that you, not anybody else, is in charge. Stop making excuses. I was worse than Pat. I used to set myself up to be a victim. I would smash a door in at a party, pick on a bunch of suits, or get drunk and go joyriding, just waiting for the police to come after me. Once I arrived drunk at a party, took a bottle of wine, and broke the top on the side of a table. I poured the contents down my throat. I was then restrained by 2 blokes. I knocked one to the floor. The other ran off, and I sat down and cried about how terrible my life had been. I always had my past waiting in the wings in case I needed an excuse. One of the hardest things is to stop making excuses to yourself and others. I can't tell you how many reasons I found for not writing the chapters in this book. I meant to write them, but something always got in the way. Having a new baby gave me one of the best excuses I'd had for weeks. When I couldn't come up with any more, I knew I had to knuckle down. Otherwise, the book would never get written. Working with the homeless means I hear loads of excuses. "But John, I've only been off the streets for 2 years." 2 years later, they're telling me they've only been off the streets for 4 years, and so on. When I suggest a course of action, they usually say something like, "It's all right for you." They always have an answer, but it is never a good one. You might think that making an excuse puts you in control of your life, but actually it shows the opposite, that you are not able to get your act together. Excuses are a way of not facing up to reality. They are yet another weapon for victims to pull out when things get a bit difficult, another way of saying, "Feel sorry for me." But they are a habit that you can break. Next time you find yourself making an excuse, ask yourself how you would feel if someone gave that excuse to you. "I broke my diet and ate the entire packet of chocolate biscuits because there was nothing else in the house. I'm staying in my relationship because I won't find another one." Do you really want to know that person? Stop feeling sorry for yourself.